In 1938, a young inventor named Chester Carlson had a dream that sounded ridiculous to everyone he told. He wanted to create a machine that could copy documents instantly, without carbon paper. He pitched the idea to more than 20 companies. They laughed. Some told him it was useless. Others said it was impossible. Years later, after working in secret with a small team in a rented lab, Carlson created the first successful photocopier. That invention became Xerox, one of the most important technology companies of the 20th century. But here's the part most people miss. Carlson later admitted that every rejection made him doubt himself. The more he talked, the weaker his confidence felt. The dream only moved forward when he stopped announcing it and started building it quietly. This is the hidden danger nobody warns you about. Sometimes the fastest way to kill a dream is to talk about it too soon. Beginning. The psychology of talking too early. In 2010, a group of psychologists at New York University, led by Peter Gollwitzer, published research on goal setting. They discovered something surprising. When people announced their goals publicly, their brains often felt a false sense of completion. Social recognition tricked the mind into thinking progress had already been made. Imagine telling friends, "I'm writing a book, I'm starting a business, or I'm going to lose 20 pounds. They praise you, they admire your ambition. That praise gives your brain a small reward, the same type of reward you would get from actual progress. It's like clapping for a runner at the starting line before the race begins. The applause feels good, but no distance has been covered. In 1999, filmmaker James Cameron began working on Avatar. For years, he avoided revealing details. He knew the technology did not yet exist to make his vision real. If he had announced it loudly, pressure and skepticism might have crushed the project before it matured. Instead, he waited, built quietly, and released it in 2009. It became the highest-grossing film in history at the time. Dreams are like seeds. When planted, they need darkness, water, and protection. Digging them up every day stops them from growing. Middle. How talking drains action. In 1977, a young entrepreneur named Steve Jobs began working on the Apple II. Early on, he was known for secrecy. Even employees did not know what other teams were building. Jobs believed that protecting ideas kept focus sharp and momentum strong. When you talk too much about a goal, two dangerous things happen. First, you get external opinions before your vision is strong enough to defend itself. In 2004, Airbnb founders Brian Chesky and Job Gibbia pitched the idea of strangers renting air mattresses in their apartment. Investors rejected them repeatedly. If they had stopped after those conversations, Airbnb would never exist. They kept working quietly until the product proved itself. Second, talking creates emotional pressure. Once people know your goal, you feel watched. That pressure can create fear of failure. Fear leads to delay. Delay leads to abandonment. Think of a dream like a fire. In the early stage, it's just a spark. Wind can blow it out. Only after it becomes a strong flame can it survive exposure. Speaking too soon is like exposing a match to a storm. In 1962, author Harper Lee published To Kill a Mockingbird. After its success, she struggled to publish again. The expectations became overwhelming. Years later, she admitted the pressure of public attention made writing difficult. When dreams are private, you move freely. When they become public too early, they carry weight. Another example is Elon Musk in the early 2000s. When he started SpaceX in 2002, many experts said private space travel was impossible. The first 3 rocket launches failed. If Musk had been constantly seeking approval instead of focusing on engineering, SpaceX might have ended there. Instead, he stayed focused on execution, not applause. Talking also replaces action with imagination. Your brain cannot fully tell the difference between planning and doing. Describing your future success releases dopamine, the motivation chemical. The problem is you feel satisfied without earning it. It's like watching workout videos all day and feeling inspired, but never going to the gym. The emotion tricks you into thinking progress is happening. End. The twist that changes everything. Here's the irony. Silence doesn't mean secrecy forever. It means protection during growth. In 1997, J.K. Rowling was writing Harry Potter in cafes in Edinburgh. She didn't have a global audience yet. She had a manuscript, doubts, and persistence. If she had loudly announced she was creating a 7-book fantasy empire before finishing the first one, the weight of expectations might have crushed her. Instead, she wrote quietly until the work could speak for itself. The lesson isn't never share your dreams. The lesson is earn the right to talk about them. Speak after progress, not before it. Announce results, not intentions. A construction site is noisy. A finished skyscraper stands silent and undeniable. Which one earns respect? Your dream needs time where nobody claps, nobody believes, and nobody sees. That's the stage where discipline forms. That's where identity changes. That's where amateurs quit and builders continue. One day, when your dream is strong enough, the world will hear about it anyway. Success is loud. Growth is quiet. The twist is this: the people who talk least about their plans often achieve the most. They trade conversation for concentration. They trade attention for execution. So the next time you feel the urge to announce your big idea, pause. Ask yourself one question. Am I looking for applause, or am I ready to work? Because dreams don't die from lack of talent. They die from distraction, doubt, and premature exposure. Protect the seed. Do the work in silence. Let success make the noise.